is to always have been you. How will you weather the storm? Would you allow your now? I'm only able to allow this now of any now mental health trip you have taken. The click of a mouse or a finger on a screen, and then beyond if chosen. Because of my absolute ability of always have been and absolutely have been being live now moments, and always will now, every now, single now moment, be helping someone else anyway, indirectly, actually, optimally, for real, in any now. Understand appreciation of the allowed power that is you. I am here to allow you to know how to weather the storm of any that is your mental anguish. Allow yourself to understand quarantine, to allow mental clarity. That is the you. That is the now. You.
From the Institute of Authentic Tantra Education, and I wanted to talk with you a little bit today about how the 5 element practices can be really helpful and supportive during these very uncertain and somewhat scary times. And as you can see, I am sharing with you, broadcasting from my church, my elemental enrichment environment, my church. This is where I come to pray and do practice as weather permits. So in the Tibetan Tantric tradition, the 5 elements are earth, water, fire, air, and space. And these are important because everything that we experience in the physical realm is made up of one or more of these 5 elements. Our bodies are made up of the 5 elements. Our environment is made up of the 5 elements. Everything that we see, taste, touch, smell, experience in the physical form is made up of a combination of these 5 elements. And the way humans were designed is we were designed to live in balance and harmony with our elements, both our external elemental environment and our internal elemental environment. And when we experience illness or unwellness, most often that can be traced back to an imbalance in one or more of the 5 elements within us. And so there's a variety of ways that we can correct this imbalance. There's a variety of ways in the Tibetan Tantric tradition that we can antidote or address these elemental imbalances. And one of them is connecting with the elements in our nature or in our natural environment. So you can see here, I've got plenty of earth element behind me with the mountains and the ground, and I've got some water element back there in the lake, and there's fire, there's plenty of sunlight happening, luminosity. Air, I'm breathing, and then of course there's space element. And all of the elements exist in space. So space is considered to be the mother element because it encompasses everything, and everything exists within it. In our bodies, the space element is particularly important because it governs the heart center. It governs the heart chakra, which is where infinite consciousness arises from the heart, or rests in the heart, we should say. Heart is considered the mind, the source, the base, the ground. And that's at your heart center, right? Where we love and where we connect and where we can feel emotion. But also the space element governs all of the channels of your body. So if we think about our energy body and our physical body are like two sides of the same hand. They are intricately intertwined. And what happens to the energy body happens to the physical body, and vice versa. So your space element governs your energy body. It governs all of the channels and the nadis. So it's very, very important to have the space element robust and enriched and healthy, particularly for our emotions, our heart, but also just for overall wellness and immunity of the energy body. So working with the 5-element meditation practices is a way of accessing our energy body to create energetic wellness, literally from the inside out. So we may not always have access to being able to balance our elemental energies in our environment. We may be too sick, or we may have a disability, or you may not live in a place where you have easy access to the elements. So in that case, it's really important to bolster and enrich your elemental energies in your own body and create that elemental energetic balance within you. And that eventually begins to radiate outside of us as well. So all of this is to share with you that on Saturday, the next 2 Saturdays actually, at 11 a.m. Pacific, we are going to be hosting a free 5-element meditation class. And we're going to be focusing on the space element because we want to support people in pacifying anxiety, pacifying turbulent emotions, and creating a sense of openness and ease as we navigate these very turbulent and stressful times. So we invite you all. Again, it's going to be at 11 a.m. Pacific for the next 2 Saturdays. My co-founder, Elena Salks, will be hosting, will be guiding us through the meditation this upcoming Saturday, the 21st. And the following Saturday, my husband, Dr. Christopher Erickson, will be giving a speech, or a discussion, I shall say, on fear, on pacifying fear in these turbulent times, as well as guiding us through another Tibetan elemental meditation practice. So we invite you to join us. The link is down.
Welcome to your level. All is atum, the atom, the atoms that make up the surroundings, any surroundings, in any dimension of this universe. Any physicality you see or feel, smell or touch, here, made and brought to you by the atom. Yes, know how to appreciate the atom. A way to start appreciating your now. Your now is not what the TV says. Your now is what you allow it to be. This is your infinite potentiality as the infinite creation. You are the infinite representation of our supreme creator, the source energy. The allowance of anything or anyone that is. All is a mirror. Redundancy of truth is intelligence. Focusing on complaint to look for more complaints is the glorification of stupidity. Allow yourself to choose integrity. Integrity to know you. Only you can do this. Loved ones will want to take credit for knowing you more than you. But no matter what, only you can know you how you can. Which means if you lack the effort and courage to know you, to claim your honesty, to live in your honesty, then you will be spreading misery, disease, confusion in your every nows. What is it you think it has to look like? Whatever you think it has to look like is your prison, your glorified prison. Why? Because you are infinite creation. There is no limit on what you can look like doing your honesty. There is no limit on what you have to look like while learning irreplaceable, essential lessons from allowing yourself to do true self-challenges. Yes. Embrace the you. Embrace the me. We are levelsome. I am levelsome. Number 1, number 2, number 3. That's your root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus chakra. Red, orange, and yellow. Your lower region, perhaps, yes, understand. Your physical vessel is a pure representation of the infinite creation that you see when you walk outside, that you taste, that you smell. Up on your top half, on your head, is your 7, 6, 5. Your crown, brow, and throat. Ultraviolet, purple, and blue. Yes, understand the source energy is sending you direct signals in every constant now, right into your 3, into your sun, your own personal projector that illuminates your insides. You now understand the mass power of your sun and moon that lie in your core. For it illuminates the lower body entities in your 2 and 1, those entities that dwell on the dirt, the soil, the black and red soil that lies in your pits, in your gut, where the source energy sends you waves to deal with. Of course, any opposition wants you to corrupt this part of you. So your signals will be misread. So you'll be on haywire stress mode from the intake of eating death, flesh, eating chemicals. Sure, you want to eat them? Fine. Understand your balance and understand lack of being optimal, non-optimal. Let go of the flesh. But if you're currently caught into it, of course, you're going to have to wane off step by step, day by day. Allow yourself to be optimal. Face challenges. Why is it that you continue to do what you don't want to? Why is it that you'll figure out a way to give yourself some type of praise for just staying in the same box and mold of frustration, aggravation, and fear? Let go of the outside and or your immediate circles dictating what you should choose. Turn off the news. Turn on real news. What is it? It's your honesty pumping in your gut every second and nanosecond and faster. Allow yourself the honest admittance, the power of admittance. Allow yourself to do the truth. Then you will see, you will be aligned with any texts from any era that talks on Christ consciousness, Krishna, Buddha, Allah, etc. Mental health, mental wellness is the beginning. The only true, real, optimal foundation of mental health, wellness, prosperity, and abundance is the unapologetic, unashamed, honest-led life. That is the honesty that is within you that will connect you to any electrical outside substance, and that will allow you to magnetize in anything and anyone that is for you, the true you, not the you you've created to satisfy and do fear worship, OCD worship. That's obsessive compulsive disorder worship. Not any type of misery worship, because all those things are showing off your ability to say, I will choose stupidity instead of choosing the gifts that only you have the way you have them. Only you have left the stamp on the dome, in the ether, in the belts, the Van Allen belts, in the atmosphere, in the air, in the vapor, water, vapor that you have when you look in the mirror, even if you are twins. Respect, appreciate the source energy, source respect, source appreciation. Yeah.